I'm Kelly. This is my channel Incredible Anyway, where I talk about how to live an incredible life no matter what your circumstances are. Today is my public access test with my service dog Benevolence. Public access test is test items that can show whether or not you are safe and knowledgeable enough to be in public. It was something that Benny took before I met him. He passed, and then when I was matched with him and the day of our graduation, we took the test together. It was mortifying that day. I really didn't think I was going to pass. None of us thought we were going to pass. Hey, so we are in the parking lot. Here is Benny, who is exhausted. I passed! Woohoo! I just graduated with my Benny boy. You have no idea what's in store for us. We have such adventures await. And unfortunately, the evaluator that I had did things that weren't on the test and caused more stress to me, caused more stress to the dog. It's a whole other story. We just graduated today. We did our public access test today. It was a little strange because it wasn't exactly what we had been told it was gonna be. You know, they go over it point by point and they prepare us for what it's supposed to be, and then it wasn't that. I mean, I thought, okay, I failed. I really did. I really thought I failed. But that evaluator's no longer around. He's actually passed away. So the evaluator I'm gonna have today is not the evaluator I had. I've met her, it's just been a long time.
The following clips are from a practice session I did 5 weeks before my actual public access test.
Benny, stay. Yeah, stay. Good boy. Good, stay. Stand. Yes. Okay. You're on your leash and stop. Watch me. Stay. Walk. Good boy. Wait. Yes, right?
We're doing it via Zoom because my service dog organization is in Connecticut. It's a lot easier to Zoom, do the test over Zoom here than to go to Connecticut. Now I was supposed to get a yearly public access test every year. So I graduated in August 2019. I should have had one in August or September of 2020. I should have had one in August or September of 2021. But because of the pandemic, my doctor would not clear me to travel medically because of my compromised immune system.
That's it. Yes, good boy. Yes, you good boy.
In about November of 2021, he finally did clear me, and we had planned to go to Connecticut. And then all of a sudden they were like, well, actually, we can do this Zoom test. So we canceled that trip and planned to do the Zoom test, but on ECAD's end, they weren't prepared to do the Zoom test. And then there was a lot of changes within ECAD, and in spring of this year, I was trying to get it organized, and then a lot of things are happening on my end, health-wise. Here we are. Benny and I don't go out in public very much, but as far as I'm concerned, we're safe to go in public. I'm not worried about passing the test. I'm more nervous about being the focus of attention in a store. Already, I wish that we could be invisible. I don't like it that we are conspicuous everywhere we go. I just would like to lead my life like everybody does and not have everybody looking at me and paying attention to what we're doing. It can be a lot.
Leave it. Yes, good boy, leave it. Stand. Yes, get your leash. Look, get your leash. That's it, that's it. Give. Yes.
Wow.
Leave it. Good boy. Good. Leave it. That's it. Good. Leave it.
Of course, the test is anxiety producing because you're having to perform and it's in public and You know, dogs have good days and bad days. I went to practice with Benny yesterday, and we don't go in stores very often, and that's where we practiced. And he was having trouble with how overwhelming it was. Maybe other people wouldn't be able to tell, but I could. He started panting, which is a sign of stress. I think that he got really excited and overstimulated. So I'm going to try to not ramp him up, you know, like being like, good boy, you know, like I'll praise him and stuff, but like try not to like increase his energy level. It's just one of those things where we just don't get out a lot. And so I'm trying to be understanding of that and him and myself.
Good job. Right, get the keys. That's it. Good, yes, good boy.
Good job.
He looked, which is a normal reaction.
Right.
So to do the Zoom test, obviously I'm there, Benny's there. Then there has to be somebody to hold up the phone with the Zoom and the people on the other end. So that there's a person to film, which is my dad. He's 6'2" or something like that. He's really tall. And then there has to be an assistant that is going to do things like throw food down and step over the dog, hold the dog's leash, like do different things like that.
All right, we're good. Benny, watch me. Stay. That's it. Yes, good boy. Good job, Benny. Watch me. Yes. Good boy. Yes, good. Stay.
And then there's going to be the person on the other end of the Zoom talking. So I feel like we're just this big circus that's going to be walking into Sam's Club today. The last time I was in Sam's Club was on a Friday afternoon. It was really, really busy. So I'm hoping early afternoon on a Tuesday won't be. I also really don't feel well today, but this has been over 3 years in the making. TMJ disorder is flaring really bad, so this is a lot of pain. I've been on prednisone for the last 6 days, so that is affecting my body. I'm not sleeping well, and then I have my fibromyalgia, which is acting up. Migraine. Do I need to keep going? It's a list of things, so I'm just trying to endure and persevere and get through it. And I know I can. I believe I can. You know, when things like this come up and I have all this health stuff that's affecting me negatively, what I tell myself is, you will be so proud of yourself when it's done, and it's just going to take a little while. We're not doing the restaurant portion of the test because you can't really do that over Zoom.
Watch me. Go in. That's it. That's it. Keep going. Down. Yes, good boy.
So I think we're going to do fine. It's just the matter of doing it. Like, I'm not nervous like I was in my first public access test, where I was absolutely terrified. I was shaking. It was like an out-of-body experience, and I had so much pressure on myself. So what I'm going into this telling myself is, if we fail, then we'll figure it out. I really can't imagine we're going to fail. I'm expecting to make mistakes. I'm expecting Benny's going to make mistakes. I think the whole thing behind the test is to see that you can, like, that's going to happen in real life. Benny's going to make mistakes in real life. I'm going to make mistakes in real life. I think it's basically, how do you cope with that?
Benny, front. That's it. That's it. Yes. Wait. Back. 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 Heel. Yes. Good work. Wait.
I think Benny and I have a good rapport. I think it's going to be different for Benny because my parents are going to be there. We did this practice with just my mom, but not my dad, and he gets really revved up around them.
Wait. Benny, go. Yes. Good work, Benny. Up. That's it. Off. Down. Yes. Stay. Good boy.
Keep trying to keep myself calm and remember this is just like any other working day, and I'll handle it just like any other working day. We make mistakes. Oh well, I'll fix them, because that's the whole point. It's not to perform perfectly. It's to show that I can handle any situation that comes up. Benny's a good dog. He's a really, really good dog, and he loves to work, and there are situations we're just not pros in because we don't do them, and that's okay. I've been pacing myself all morning. I've eaten. That helped. I'm drinking electrolytes just to keep giving myself energy. I'm feeling shaky, but I can do this. We're gonna do this. Go, team. Benny and Kelly. Okay, so we are in the parking lot at Sam's Club where I'm going to be doing my public access test. My mom and my dad are so gracious to help me out. The Zoom is actually live right now. We're waiting for them. We're 15 minutes early. So, we're waiting for them. And hi. And my dad's going to be doing the videoing. He's going to hold the phone. And there's Benny. And mom's going to be the assistant. And I'm going to do the test with Benny. So we're ready. all good. Pumped. Gonna do it.
Little American.
It was super.
So we are at Vibe Coffee Shop because
Yay!
I passed. We passed. We're celebrating. Benny, you did it. Good work. And Dad walked backwards through
I did.
Sam's Club
I did.
because he was filming us.
And then I didn't fall down.
He did not fall down or run into anyone. And you were excellent at petting Benny and throwing food down on the floor.
She didn't ask me to drag my foot, did she?
She didn't. And you did all of the amazing work. You are the star.
Oh, you're good looking.
You are such a star. You're such a good boy. I'm so proud of you. And we got smoothies. I got a green power smoothie, has spinach in it, other fruits. What is yours?
Berry blast with almond milk.
Oh, mine's water-based.
Strawberry.
With milk.
Nope.
Strawberry and milk. Is it good?
Very good.
Is it
Yeah,
good?
they have, white. It's white chocolate.
To the smoothie?
Yeah, they were part of the add-ins. Did you get that for everybody or just you?
What?
The napkins.
Everybody gets one.
He needs that many though. I don't need one. No, I'm kidding. We passed. I passed. I was nervous, but the evaluators, there was 2 of them. They were amazing. My parents were amazing and how helpful they were. My dad made me laugh, which is, sometimes just what you need when you're feeling nervous. My mom said that everybody who saw us or was watching was smiling at us or just would give us space. I did feel like we were a circus walking around there with the Zoom and the 2 people talking and me, and I couldn't really hear them, what they were saying, so my dad had to tell me. Later he told me that they were praising things we were doing. I just couldn't hear them because we're in a big Sam's Club and it's so loud. My mindset this time was just to remember that I'm here to show that I can handle a service dog, and if things don't go as expected, that's kind of real life. And actually one time my mom was confused about what to do, and so my dad and I were focused on my mom for a long period of time, and Benny loves my mom, and so he went to run to her. And so I had to correct him and say no and put him back into heel and downstay. That never happens in real life. Benny never, he does try to go for my parents, when we're at my house or their house, but Benny's around my parents a lot in public. So it was really strange that he would do that in public. Stuff like that happens. It's just a matter of how I handled it after, which I think I handled it fine. There was a part of the test that I didn't remember doing before that was new to us, and so I was a little concerned about that because Benny interprets when people pet him as play, and he comes out of working mode, so I don't let anybody pet him. And part of the test was that my mom had to approach him from behind and pet him, and we hadn't practiced that because my other test, which was dated 1997, I didn't know it was that old, didn't have that on it. My mom did it, even though we hadn't practiced it. Benny did great. I had him watch me. He did great. He did all the things. So I feel really glad that it's over with, and we took a picture for our photo ID. I'll show it to you here.
If I'm losing focus, it's 'cause I'm focused on you every single moment.
We went to the coffee shop afterwards to celebrate. I treated my parents to smoothies because I was really appreciative of all their help. It was really, really nice that they were there. My mom had a procedure yesterday, so she was there for me even though she had that procedure. I'm crashing right now. I did so much, but I feel so happy and thankful that it's over with. Thank you guys for watching. I am Kelly. Remember, you are not alone. Go live. You're incredible anyway. Bye, guys. I'm gonna sneeze.
I never knew I needed love, needed love, needed love. I always thought I'd be enough, be enough, be enough. You show me what it means to see outside of me. God knows what I'd be missing